Hello, everyone! Welcome to another exciting episode of Dice Jailers Campaign 2, Terrible Time Things!
Huh?
Eh? It's triple alliteration.
Sure.
No.
We'll workshop it.
Look, I'll keep trying because we need a subheader for the episode.
It'll happen.
You know what we also need is to cut to future Jordan for announcements. What's up, everybody? To anyone that's concerned about why we're at a slightly different angle, if you noticed, it's because I broke my tripod this week. For announcements for the show, first off, thank you to Sirenscape for letting us underscore the episodes with their music. It really goes a long way to helping the show feel more full and more exciting and more interesting. For show announcements, first off, happy Pride Month. And this weekend, I am doing a stage reading with Distillery, with Seattle Public Theater's Distillery New Works Festival. My show is on Saturday, but you should just go to the entire festival. All these new works are going to be so good, so amazing, and so fun. But if you go to Seattle Public Theater's website, you'll be able to buy tickets for the festival and come see a bunch of new theater. That is all we have for announcements this week, so I will send us back to the episode. Thanks, me! And now, we get to move on to my personal favorite part of the episode. Jaime!
Oh, hi. I was at my day job literally 2 minutes ago. It's a computer about 6 inches that way. And that sucks. And you would make it so that I didn't have to be working a day job rather than playing D&D, you. Now, if you'll go to the place that Jordan is indicating on the screen, that is ko-fi.com/dicejailers, you can give us actual human monies and I would not have to do my crappy day job. Thank you so much for your attention, and money, please!
Holy crap, Jaime.
That was awesome.
Did you, write a thing down and memorize and prep that? Or are you just that good?
I knew I had no time, because I was like, okay, I can't just ramble, because we're on a crunch.
You're amazing. That was phenomenal. You know what else is phenomenal? The story that we're telling.
It is. Speaking of being in a crunch, you all are currently in the Tomb of Drelesh. You were hired by an individual for the quartet of you to go in here and return with the Verdant Edge of Drelesh. This is the first job you had all worked together.
We just lost someone.
Yes, we did.
Yep.
Adrian.
And it looks real weird on the screen. But I'm just going to keep the recording up anyway while we figure out what this is going on. And I'm just going to cut around it.
Me
or
too.
Maybe not.
Hey guys, how is everybody?
Stressed.
Mildly hungover.
I do love that in the corner it says Adrian was here.
Absolutely cannot afford to lose time right now.
Oh, I see what you're looking at with the was here.
Yeah. I do like that it automatically does that. Does the was here. Yeah. They back! Alright. And we'll cut back to whatever Bjorn was saying in 1, 2, 3.
Here within this Tomb of Drelesh, where you were working together for the first time, all of you not having met Eonvi, Gwinva, Xavier, and Faefyx, you made your way past various traps that your rogue, Eonvi, did a large amount of the work in identifying. After eventually reaching the central tomb where Crafir Drelesh had been laid to rest, what was left of his remains attacked you with his blade, this Verdant Edge. Upon Drelesh being defeated, the Verdant Edge clattered to the ground at the feet of Eonvi, who stashed it in a previously unseen scabbard that seemed to perfectly fit this blade, and she then triggered a trap that she had not told any of you about, filling the room with tripwires, essentially creating rough terrain between you and her. She then informed you, basically, it's been real, it's been fun, but she has other things to do. And with the words, adios guapo, to Xavier, she darted out of the room. And that is immediately where we are going to pick up, as you all have to get out of here. This is a chase/escape. Here's how the order of actions will work. Ionvi, you will have a turn because you are in the lead. Then the environment will happen. And then in this order, Xavier, Faefyx, and Gwinva will be able to declare their actions. The tomb is collapsing. You must get out. Good luck. Ionvi, you're up. What do you want to do? You're currently in the spiral ascent where you came down those various like beams.
Okay, I would like to remind the DM that I have a 17 passive investigation, so however that helps. And,
the DM will note that right now.
And I am going to bonus action dash.
Okay.
And if nothing horrible happens, just keep dashing. Movement dash.
Yeah, so this is a vertical room, so you're just going to try and move up and out of it?
Okay, I don't remember getting in here, obviously. Yeah, I want to parkour my way up this as fast as I can.
Love it. Please just give me we're going to call this a dexterity saving throw to try and basically flippy shit your way, or you can do acrobatics if you want, if you're proficient, which I assume you are.
I am. That's a 14.
14 will be successful, as some of these have actually broken away as everything is rumbling, and the occasional piece of stone will come downward. You actually flip up and land on one, perched kind of like Catwoman, getting ready to leap to the next, when this stone lands on the next one you're going to jump to, and it snaps it away. You have to jump a little further to catch it, but you are able to currently move upwards, and that will get you through that room, and it does slightly increase your lead. There is a counter for how much of a lead Ionvi has. I know what it's at. Currently, the tomb, we'll call this a lair action, nothing additional happens. Xavier, what do you want to do? You are in a room filled with difficult terrain.
Xavier is so fucking mad. It's going to be a very quick, not like an action dash, but trying to use the difficult terrain, so every bit of like high point of rubble, trying to jump from one to the other rather than just trying to run through it, to try and get some more speed. And with my bonus action, I will second wind, because I'm still hurt from the fight.
Love it. Go and roll that second wind, and then give me either an acrobatics or an athletics check, or a dexterity saving throw. Your choice. Yeah,
I'll call it acrobatics.
Okay.
And that acrobatics is going to be friggin' high as heck. 25.
25.
Cool.
You actually are able to step up on one of these tripwires and use it to kind of launch yourself forward, sprinting hard, heading towards the exit of this room. Your two mage friends behind you, having to deal with everything, and you're able to just see the tail end of one of Ionvi's boots as she's heading out of this vertical ascent back into the main tomb proper.
And as I'm running, I'm yelling to them, "If you can, follow my steps!" And then jumping.
Awesome. I will say between the two of you, Gwinva and Faefyx, one of you may have advantage with him shouting out, "Follow my steps." Faefyx, you are up. What would you like to
do? Well, first, I'm just kind of like, what the fuck? Like a little, that was rude. And I will not take that advantage because my wizard companion, I feel like, might need it a skosh more than I do. I got you. So I'm going to yeah, I'm just gonna use the fact that I'm kind of small to try to, like, skid around on my dainty little feet. And I will use all of my movement to try to get out of the room.
Okay.
But also as a bonus action, while I'm like, and just like a little miffed that this is all is happening, like light kind of starts to shimmer around me. And I will use my innate sorcery to be able to do some things to be able to try to catch this bitch later. And it lasts for a minute. So
go ahead and give me either an acrobatics or an athletics check with that.
okay, well that will be acrobatics. Not bad at all. 16.
16, you are successful. So you are able to move through there. Partially, like you said, your smaller stature makes it that you actually are able to go underneath some of these tripwires, heading towards the exit of this room back the way you came. Your innate magic ability shimmering about your form. Potentially something you can use should you get a bit closer to your quarry. And with multiple successes, that does decrease Eonv's lead slightly.
And I want to have used my action to dash. Bonus action was innate sorcery.
Love it.
Action was to dash.
Alrighty. And that brings us last but not least to Gwinva. What is your action?
I'm following them out. I'll use the advantage and I'll roll for acrobatics. I am a wizard.
Wizards can also be gymnasts. I don't limit them.
That's true. That's true. It happens every once in a while.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see. Oh no. Okay. That's a 10.
10 will not be successful, so you are going to be slightly behind the rest of your allies on this. It's possible that you still will get out, but you are trailing a bit. And I'm going to mark that on the collapse counter.
Makes sense. I will also use action to dash sims them.
Zuntai. Lovely. So, bring it back to the top. Eonv, now that you are out of this vertical chamber, your choice of actions change slightly. So you may choose to sprint, sabotage, attack, evade, or create an obstacle. Basically, you tell me what you want to do, and I'll tell you how we resolve that.
I would like to... what does this room look like that I'm in now?
All right, so the room you have just reached, this is the offering chamber, where you had to leave a few things behind to get the stone door to raise. And you've noticed this door now has it's started to fall in, and much of it has collapsed away. It is sort of a jagged form. It's never going to properly seal again, but you get the sense that once the entire tomb comes down, it'll be sealed in a different way. But there's all sorts of various things strewn across the ground, a lot of old rusty weapons and whatnot.
Okay, well, I would like to create a... I've already forgotten what you said my options were. I would like to create
an obstacle?
Yeah, create an obstacle, and I have ideas.
Love it. I want to hear one of your ideas, please.
I have in my pack, I have oil. It doesn't say what kind. I don't know if it's for a lamp or what, but I sure would like to loosen that, dump that out behind me.
Love it.
You're going full cartoon oil slick on us?
Sure are. This is great. Let's make this either an intelligence or a wisdom check. Your choice, as it's just... Is this something that you've done before, or you're planning out, or you just kind of innately know where to put it? This is great.
So just let's see, that's a 15, and what am I adding?
If you rolled 15, you've made the check. Awesome. Okay. So there is now a slick of oil here. Add either your intelligence or wisdom modifier to that. That actually is going to matter.
The intelligence, so plus 3, 18.
Plus 18. Great. We'll get to that later. That is your turn, and I imagine you are still heading how you want to go. I'm just going to assume that unless you say otherwise, you're just going to bonus action, cunning action dash.
Yeah, cunning action dash and then full movement dash.
Yeah. That's what I'm assuming on that, because as everything's coming down, I figured you're pretty laser focused on that. On the collapse meter, we are still not quite where it's going to affect you guys. So Xavier, it is your turn. You are in this vertical chamber.
Yep. I'm going to start. I'm going to turn around, and with my bonus action, Eonvi, I believe in you! And a little musical note will fly out, and you'll get my last bardic inspiration of the day.
Tiny Eonvi.
Or, no. I read the wrong name on the screen. Gwinva.
Like, I was happy to take it, but I'm like, that can't be right.
Yeah, no, I read the wrong name on the screen.
Yeah. Xavier doing this on hard mode. No, excellent.
Thank you.
Gwinva has the bardic inspiration. And then what are you doing? I assume working to get up and out of this thing?
Yeah, I'd love to. Will it take movement and action dash to get up to the top?
It'll depend on what you roll on this. So give me either an athletics or acrobatics.
Yeah, because I'd love to keep acrobaticsing my way. And with that, that's a 21.
It will be very successful. That it would just take your movement to get up there.
Okay.
So
can I see Eonvi there?
You can. She is at the other end of this room. She is on her way out the exit portal, if you will, of this chamber. But you do now have eyes on her.
About how far, would you say?
What is it you want to do? And I'll tell you if you can do it.
Two different things. It'll depend on if she's within 60 or 600.
600? Yes. 60? What's your movement speed, Eonvi?
My movement speed is on here someplace, and I'm going to filibuster until I find it. Yeah, I think it's 30. There it is. Yeah, 30.
30? Then I'm going to say no, not within 60, because she had a head start.
All right, then I'm going to pull out my bow and shoot her.
Make an attack roll. And the way we're going to resolve this, don't worry about damage, is this is going to worry more about mechanics.
Yeah. Well, because I also, with weapon mastery, have slow on my longbow.
Yes, you do.
And that's specifically why.
Oh, that sucks.
Yep.
Yeah. What's my bonus to hit? It's the same as my acrobatics, so that's... Why is math hard? 18.
18 will hit, so that is going to slow down Eonvi slightly. That is also going to affect the collapse matrix. So I'm going to factor both of those in.
Oh man, I'm too low of a level for one of my 9,000 ways to dodge as a thief.
So we're not gonna worry about damage on this,
okay?
Because it's more interesting to worry about the mechanics. The arrow flies out, and you are able to aim this precisely, Xavier, in a way that is more to. Because I get the sense you would rather slow her down more than hurt her because you want that object back.
Yes.
With the accuracy of William Tell, this thing hits perfectly on the scabbard that has the Verdant Edge in it, and that reverberation as you feel it go through your body, Eonvi, it actually drops you to one knee for half a second. You have to catch your balance as Xavier does that. Your lead went from 3 to 2.
And as that hits, I'll yell, Rieta can't afford to miss this payday.
Alrighty. Faefyx, what do you got?
Well, seeing that my buddy is having like a little bit of a hard time, I'm still moving forward, but I'm not going to use my dash. I'm trying to keep in pace to where I can see whatever your name is. Gwinva. Yes, you, my dear. I'm seeing where I can see Gwinva and help if need be. I am still trying to move forward, though.
Excellent. Give me athletics or acrobatics, or if you can give me any other justification for how you are climbing upwards in this vertical chamber.
Really, that's kind of the only two options, I think.
Cool.
13?
13 is successful, so you are a-okay on that. It's not the prettiest ascent on this, is that, as there are a couple, you're small. It's a difficult jump. Like, you full on just, and you look like a dish towel hanging over a rack as you're kind of over the center.
Kicking and scrambling.
Yeah. Like, it's not dignified. And frankly, you're probably glad no one can actually see this part of it, because this is not your most dignified moment, but you are able to fully get up there. I will say you will not have an action to try and do anything towards Eonve on this turn, as with that roll, it's going to take everything you've got to get up there.
Okay. And this might not count for anything, but is there any way I can then kind of flip around on my stomach and hold my hands down to try to help when I get up?
Absolutely. We will factor that into this. All right, Gwinva, you have a bardic inspiration, and you have somebody who's going to be assisting you. You have this vertical chamber you have to try and ascend. What do you want to do?
I want to ascend it.
Great. You can give me athletics or acrobatics. You may do it at advantage, because Faefyx is reaching down to catch you. So your DC is 13.
Remind me one more time which die the bardic is.
It's a D6.
Currently, yeah.
Okay. Whoop. Whoop. Okay. And then a D6.
And you, with the new rules, you only use it if you fail.
If you fail. Yep. So roll.
I do.
Roll your athletics
I'm gonna
acrobatics
use it.
at advantage. You need to hit a 13.
Then, so with the bardic, it comes out to a 14.
Wonderful. It's the power of friendship. You have Xavier's faith in you, and you are able to reach out, and as your hands fail to make purchase on this edge, Faefyx is able to just grab your wrists and is able to pull you up again, because it is so close on the number. You won't have any ability to try and do anything to Eonve on this turn. But you can tell by how this entire tomb is beginning to rumble. You see more stones beginning to fall. The collapse is beginning. Eonve, you are up. You are just exiting the offering room, which is going to bring you into that Guardian Grove, where those massive vines were whipping about. And you can see that because some of the stones have broken away, there are some additional vines that are now of the root mechanism that surrounds this entire tomb. There are some actually whipping out through this chamber. Do you just want to try and head on? You want to try and slow up the people behind you? What is it you want to do? Sprint, sabotage, attack, evade, obstacle.
I would like to throw another obstacle in their path. This time I am going to, for the first time in my career as a rogue, I am actually going to use the ball bearings.
Nice.
Yep.
All right, we will resolve the ball bearings when they get there. You don't have to roll anything additional for that, but to get through this chamber, you do have to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. That is an 11, so I'm going to use my inspiration.
That's a good call, because that would not have succeeded.
And that can go right to jail. All right, let's see.
Less.
That's a, oh god, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Saving throw. That's a 18.
18, you are very successful. As you are running through here, one of these root vines whips outward and nearly catches you. You're able to just kind of do like a one-handed cartwheel, flipping away, land on one of the other ones, and leap forward as you are running up and out of this room. As we are on the environment turn, much more debris is falling, dust rising through the air. It is obscuring vision. Xavier, I need you to make a perception check at disadvantage because of all the dust in the air.
Disadvantage?
Yep.
All right. Come on, Whitney dice, don't fail me now. That is so glad this character's good at perception. That'll be 16.
16. Cool. So, what is it you want to do? You are in the offering room. You've seen EONV go on into the next room.
There's a bunch of dust.
Yep.
Is there any way using my cloak, which might slow me down a little, so it could take my action to do this? Can I try to, as I'm running, kind of Batman out my cloak to try and drag as much of the dust with me so it's clearer for the other two?
I'm going to call this a performance check because that is, that is capeography. If that's the term for cape choreography. I don't know, but I'm pointing it now. But first, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
To not slip on the oil?
Correct, because you did not see it.
Yep. That's fine. That's 19.
Cool. You do not slip on the oil, but you may use your action to try and gather up some of this dust. Give me a performance check, and we'll see if it will or will not affect the rest of your allies.
Okay, +5 on this. Thank you. 19.
Hell yeah! You like a child saying, "Look what I can do." You are full on running, Naruto running with this cape, trying to gather up as much dust as possible. It's like not since the rave scene's heyday has anyone quite seen arm dancing quite like this. It's quite exemplary.
So yeah,
but
I'll try to clear up some of the dust and still make forward progress as I clear up the dust.
Great. What that will do is it will allow for your allies to see this oil slick that is there. Now, they still have to get past it, and how you choose to get past it will dictate how much of your movement it takes to do this. So, Faefyx, what you want to do?
Oh, I look over at Gwinva. I'm like, if we get out of this, drinks are on me. And I move forward. I see this oil slick. And I actually don't stop. I trust myself to skid along it.
Great. Dex save.
Surfer vibes.
Love it. I will let you make either a dex save or a performance check.
I'm so sorry. That was a natural 20.
Hell yeah! Like Tom Cruise wearing socks in Risky Business, you just full on slide along. Like people can see the button up and sunglasses in this moment as you just scoot along this oil slick like it's nothing.
I can't climb, but damn, I can surf.
You certainly can. You certainly can. And that nat 20 is going to allow you to actually decide what you want to do. As you get to the other end of this room, you can see the next chamber, the Guardian Grove, as the vines are whipping about. You can just see where EONV is exiting this room. What do you want to do?
I'm actually going to aim for the vines.
Okay.
I'm going to cast Firebolt. Because I assume Xavier is in front of me, and this might help him.
Yes, I love it. Make an attack roll.
And because of my innate sorcery that I activated, I do get advantage on this.
Love it.
30-20.
Amazing. So you send this firebolt outwards because, again, we're worrying more about the collapse and the lead mechanics. We're not going to worry about damage on this. But you throw the firebolt out, and it immediately causes one of these tendrils to incinerate. You can see where another one is about to break into the room, but now you realize when Xavier tries to go through, he will only have one to deal with, which will greatly increase his odds of success. As this other one's breaking through, however, you could hear more rumbling throughout the structure. You did increase the collapse counter with that. So that is important to know. And Gwinva, that makes it your turn.
Okay.
Oil slick to deal with in front of you. What do you want to do?
I would like to activate my tremor sense as a bonus action, and I'd like to use my awareness of the floor, the ground, the feeling of it to skate around the edge of the oil slick.
Amazing. with your tremor sense, I will say that you are going to have a bonus to all checks to get through these rooms. It won't give you advantage, but it's going to give you a bonus. Give yourself an additional +2 to all checks.
Sweet, thank you.
So give me either you give me an acrobatics, athletics, perception, or investigation to get around this because you're using your tremor sense.
I'm gonna use my investigation.
Love it.
15.
15. Amazing. So using that tremor sense, you are able to, you look at this pool of oil and you're just like, yeah, not really interested in trying to go over it or sliding through it, but you're noticing how some of the walls with the partial collapse, some of them are almost like a slope. And so almost like a mountain goat, you're able to go along sort of the edge where some small step-like stones have come outward. And this will get you completely through this room. 15 doesn't exceed the limit by enough to be able to try and do anything to Eonvi on the other side, but you will reach the Guardian Grove room. Eonvi, that brings it back to you. You have passed through the Guardian Grove. You are now at the Hall of Spears. You've seen Raiders of the Lost Ark. Pretty sure you can remember what this kind of room is. Mm-hmm. I will say this right now. Before you even look into that room, you could hear this. They are firing at random.
And I don't remember, were they all at the same height, or were they...
Various heights.
Balls. Okay.
One of those heights, yeah.
Okay. Well... I don't have much for it. I was like, I'll cast. I won't cast shit. Okay. All right, I'm gonna have to just, I am one with the Force, and the Force is with me my way through this thing, I guess.
I love it. Go ahead and give me a dexterity saving throw. You being a rogue, you are quite well suited to a lot of these hindrances here, because that's what rogues do.
It's a 25.
25. You are completely successful. You are just full on, like, Aeon fluxing your way through this. Just, your body is made of cartilage at this point, the way you're just kind of bending and flipping through all of it. You will have no trouble getting through the room. You can decide if you want to try and simply sprint to increase the distance between yourself and those behind you. If you want to try and sabotage anything, attack, evade, or create another obstacle. It's up to you. Sprint is what will increase your lead number in the lead matrix.
Okay, I have one last thing from my inventory that it's like, this will mess them up.
Love it.
I have it, for some reason, I did not choose this, but for some reason I have a censer and incense.
Okay.
And if I, light it and kind of spike it on the ground, I'm hoping it will create lots of smoke.
It absolutely will. And so this room is going to start filling with incense smoke, and that's definitely going to cause a bit of an issue to those behind you. That ups the collapse counter. Collapse counter means now the DM rolls for things. And for the first time in this campaign, figure since it's your backstory, Jordan, I'm going to reach on my D20 altar and bring out an old friend.
No!
Why would you do this to me?
That's an 8 on the D20. Nothing additional.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Okay,
But
no, it's fine. Everything's fine.
The 8 is next to the 20. I'll let you know that, though.
I know.
But I'm bringing out your old friend, the bronze die.
That one kills me so much.
There is enough debris that has fallen now that some of the pathways are partially blocked. Everything is a little more difficult to get through. Xavier, you have reached the Guardian Grove. There's only one vine to get past, so your check is going to be lower than everyone else's. What do you want to do on your turn?
I'm gonna take the opportunity I was given and just try and get through, hopefully fast enough that I can see Eonvi a little bit and take another shot.
Love it. Give me either athletics, acrobatics, or just a dex save.
Acrobatics and my dex save are the same, so...
Cool. Give me the dex save then.
Okay, cool.
Because that one can create the most interesting narrative.
That is a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. So, you remember how earlier Faefyx slid along that oil slick?
Mm-hmm.
You see the ball bearings, and you just look at it and you go, why not? And you run and plant your feet on those, and you just kind of slide along some of these, just carrying one into the next, balancing yourself well, actually heading towards the one vine that exists. And you use your momentum as it swings down towards you. You just drop down flat on your back and just slide underneath it, popping back up on the other side, running forward. You are now just about to enter the Hall of Spears. The smoke from the incense is coming up. You can see a shadowy shape. You may make an attack roll at disadvantage. Don't have a clear shot on it.
I don't know if that disadvantage is worth it. Can I take my action and just continue to dash instead?
Yes, we will factor that into your next turn.
Okay. Cool.
Faefyx, you are up.
Yeah. I'm gonna run forward, please, and thank you.
Give me a let's see here. You bring you to the Guardian Grove. Give me a dexterity saving throw. This second vine has come in. So there are two in here now. The ball bearings have largely been scattered out of the way thanks to Xavier's going through them. They will still affect you on this slightly.
Add a 4.
You got 4? As you try and go through, you slip on one of the ball bearings. It causes you to fall prone, and then one of these vines reaches out and grabs you, and you are currently restrained.
Okay. I think about it for a second. If I'm restrained, I'm thinking that is one less vine that's going to go for Gwinva, so I will stay restrained.
Aw.
Right now.
Okay. Gwinva, you're up. What do you want to do?
Okay. I'm gonna head into the vine room.
Yes, you are.
And it's fine. It's all collapsing anyway. So upon seeing my friend, I would like to magic missile the vine.
Give me some damage, please.
Okay. 2 plus 3 plus 3.
So
8.
8 total. And is that with the +1 to each of the darts?
Oh no, I forgot. So
11?
11.
It'd be 11 total. That will exceed the 10 threshold on it. So these 3 missiles hit the one holding on to Faefyx, and it blasts apart. Again, you can see another one is about to come through from the wall. Go ahead and give me a... you have your tremor sense, so give me a dexterity saving throw at advantage for this to see how well you get through the room. This is about the ball bearings, not about the vines.
Okay. Does the advantage supersede that additional +2 bonus?
Nope. You roll it at advantage, and then you get to add the +2 on top. Because you get that.
Well, then in that case, it's an 8.
It's an 8. You slip on the ball bearings and fall down.
We're so good at this.
You are prone. So both you and Faefyx are still going to be in this room and have to traverse it on your turn. Eonvi, you have a bit of a lead. You are now reaching the final room before you can ascend and get up and out of here. This is the long passes of insanely choked with roots. What do you want to do on your turn?
At this point, I'm just triple movement to get out. Bonus action, movement, action.
Okay, for this, because of how much things are beginning to collapse, this is the point I'm going to need you to give me an athletics, not an acrobatics check.
No. Oh, that's not good. Oh, no. Okay. Which of you looks strong? Okay. That's I think I have a minus. Is this on a saving throw or
It's just a check. It's just a check. So whatever your strength.
It's still a minus.
Probably a -1.
Yeah. So that's an 11.
11? That will slow you up a bit as you are trying to sort of squeeze through here. It'll kind of flatten out your lead counter because the dash would normally extend it by 1, but this subtracts it by 1. We come to the structure. Let me roll. Bronzy says something happens. Yes, it does. Rubble is going to tumble downward. Everyone takes damage from this. There is no save because there is so much damage. So everyone can take a total of 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ouch.
As the ceiling is collapsing, we are not at catastrophic failure yet, but we are incredibly close. As these chunks of the ceiling fall inward and shatter against the ground, there are a few slivers where you can see something that is equally beautiful and horrifying. You can see slivers of sunlight. If you are seeing some sunlight, that means it is breaking through all the way up. Xavier, what do you want to do?
Everyone's still conscious, right?
Everyone's still conscious.
Then, looking back,
I will say right now, Xavier, you have a choice to make. If you choose to assist Faefyx and Gwinva, you can make sure all 3 of you get out of here. If you make that choice, Eonvi will get away. If you choose to continue pursuing Eonvi, she might get away, and you cannot help the other 2 any further.
Can I use my reaction to yell something?
If you would like.
Okay, I yell, fucking get her!
Go!
What do you want to do, Xavier?
well, you two can't see this through the rubble and the smoke, but there's just tears as Xavier's gonna sprint ahead.
All right, what do you want to do with your action?
I mean, there's the smoke, there's the spears.
Mm-hmm.
It's all just getting through as quickly as possible.
Alrighty, I need you to give me a dexterity saving throw to avoid taking damage in the Hall of Spears.
Yep. You should know, I'm at a single hit point.
You have 1?
Yeah.
And you left the little ladies to die? Rude.
They told me to run. That's fine. That's a 19 on the die.
You will be successful. You will get through. You were able to get past the sensor smoke. Go ahead and give me either a perception or investigation check to try and see where Eonvi is with these
that'll be
roots.
Perception. And that's a 16.
16? You can just see where she is. What do you want to do with your action?
If I can just see her, is she within 60?
Yes.
Then Eonvi, give me a wisdom saving throw, as I use my last spell slot to cast the 5.5 version of sleep.
Oh no. Wisdom saving throw, not great. That's an 18.
Damn, that beats it.
Ha! Woo!
Please describe your sleep spell, even though it didn't take effect. I want to know what this looks like.
It's the first couple of notes. I start to sing the first couple of notes of a lullaby that we'd always hear at the orphanage.
That's good. That's good. All right. Faefyx, it is your turn. You are able to get up and have your awareness about you. What do you want to do on your turn?
If possible, first I'd like to help, and I can use my action to do this. I don't know, to help Gwinva.
Yeah, you can help that, and so Gwinva, that's going to help you on your turn to be able to get through.
And I do look at them, and there are tears in my eyes too. So I'm like, we tried. And yeah, I'm just gonna kind of keep moving forward, but there's almost like a resigned feeling in it. It doesn't feel like, it feels a little at peace and a little sad.
How you looking hit points wise?
Not good.
Not good. All right. You are able to attempt to get through the Hall of Spears. I do need a dexterity saving throw. DC is 14.
Well, I rolled a 13 on the die, so that's a 15.
Whew! Don't let anybody die. Like, no!
You will see as one of these spears nearly takes out Faefyx. By virtue of Faefyx being as small as they are, it just misses. And Faefyx, you are able to scamper to the other end of the Hall of Spears. You can see where Xavier is. You can see where Ionvi is far in the distance.
How far?
Too far for you to do anything because you've used your action.
That's fair. Okay, I wait for Gwinva.
Gwinva, there's a Hall of Spears. Though you do have your tremor sense, I'm going to allow you to try and get through this room one of two ways. You can either make a dexterity saving throw, or you can do what I think you're going to pick. You may try and get through via making an investigation check.
I would like to do that.
Because you are able to press your hand to the wall, and you're able to use your tremor sense to get a slight idea of which one is going to fire next.
Okay, I'm gonna do that. But before I begin my cross,
Yes.
I'm gonna look at Faefyx and I'm gonna say, "What the heck, dude? Don't give up. No matter what happens right now." And then I'm gonna go.
Oh.
Give me an investigation check.
Okay.
And add that additional +2.
And I did to bring it up to a 12.
How are your hit points looking?
Quite bad, but not awful.
I rolled a d8 for the damage.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
Is there a chance?
That'd be fine.
Well, I rolled a d8. I haven't told you the number yet. Is that a problem no matter what? Or no problem no matter what?
I have 9 hit points, so
You have 8 now because I rolled a 1. But I was trying to create a little drama there. But you had I rolled a 1.
Oh.
That will increase. I need to do the increase on the collapse counter. We are at the final round, by which I mean after this round, you can tell, Gwinva, you can definitely tell with your hand on it with the tremor sense, this place is about to come down. Catastrophic failure is imminent. Ionvi, you still have a lead. What do you want to do?
I want to get out.
You're going to use the whole thing, just increase lead, get up and out?
If that's what I need to do.
Love it. Just roll a d20 for me and tell me the result.
Okay. Balls. That's a 7.
7. Okay. That's going to factor into one thing when you get out of there. You are able to finish your climb up and out, and you get through the rest of this chamber. Fresh air hits you. You see sunlight. You are back in the red rainforest where this all began, and you begin your sprint to get the fuck out of there. Yes.
I did have something I wanted to do, but
Do it. No, do it, please. Don't let me
well, no,
stop
because I asked for all my movement. Well, I haven't been like really looking over my shoulder because I was just concentrating on getting out, but I think I could hear who was behind me and what was happening.
Yeah.
And so I am once I get a little bit clear of where I think all the collapse is going to happen, I'm going to drop a basic healing potion. And whoever gets out, good luck to them.
Love it. The D20, I rolled a natural 5. Full catastrophic collapse does not begin now. Xavier, it is your turn.
Then I'm getting up, I'm getting out, and I'd love to leave, because you said that, because it was another more vertical way up.
Yeah, I mean it's a steep slope.
Is there any way if I stay like at the end, dropping a rope behind me could help them?
Yes, absolutely can and will. Give me an athletics check as you go up.
Absolutely. Athletics, also a -1 for me.
Yep.
Your boy's nimble. That is still 17 though.
Amazing.
Your dice are on fire today. Wow.
Thank Whitney, smoking
Yay,
glue
Whitney!
guns, because Whitney's good old Dick 20 has saved me today.
Through just sheer tenacity and need to get out of here, you're able to pull yourself up and you throw that down. This is going to make it for the rest of you. This will circumvent the roll. You don't have to roll for it. There's a rope down there. I did not roll high enough to trigger catastrophic failure yet. There's still one more chance. Faefyx and Gwinva, I'm going to let you decide who goes first and who risks catastrophic failure, because I'm rolling per character now.
Gwinva. Gwinva goes first.
No.
Yeah. Yeah. Because number 1, I think I'm a little bit more nimble than you. And frankly, my character
Okay.
would make you go first.
Gwinva, you don't need to roll anything. You scamper ahead. There is that regular potion of healing that Eonvi left behind. If anybody wants to pick it up, you may drink it along with doing that if you would like.
I'm doing pretty good.
All right. So you are up and out. Faefyx. It's a natural 6 on the die. It does not trigger catastrophic collapse. I'm going to assume Faefyx will pick up the healing potion along the way, because I don't know that all of you are just going to leave such an item behind.
Dumb. I'm like, y'all.
You are able to snatch that up as you head up and outward using Xavier's rope. And Xavier, you are able to help pull these two up to the top level. You all reach the outside of this tomb. Looking about, you hear natural 20. You hear the complete collapse behind you of this tomb. And you see the ground where it was sink down a good 2 feet. You can see smoke shoot upwards, smoke and dust, as what was once there flattened. Xavier, remember how I had you roll that d20 earlier, Jamie? You're able to look. You know there's no way you would be able to catch her at this point. But you can see that the trail Eonvi left going through the brush doesn't go back the way you initially came. Wherever she's going west. And the only thing you know that's west of here is the coast. And that is where we shall wrap up this chapter of Xavier's life, as Gwinva, Faefyx, and Xavier were able to escape the tomb of Drelesh. Stone crashing into the earth itself, and dust erupting high up into the crimson canopies of this massive, massive rainforest. And somewhere in this rainforest, journeying towards the coast, Eonvi runs with the Verdant Edge.
Xavier has just one question to ask before we zoom out away from this.
Yeah.
Bruised, battered, barely conscious. He'll just look at Faefyx. I don't suppose you know any good loan sharks.
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh, fuck.
And from that, we will reconvene with our party back at a camp as Xavier finishes telling this story to one Istakotha Lune, who was so curious about Xavier's past and how he got to be where he is, as our group continues heading northward after they had just met a dragon, now getting ever closer to the settlement of Yelona. And what resides there, we'll find out. We see what chaos awaits.